Meanwhile, we're also getting more details on the Tupac Shakur murder investigation. ABC News is learning more about the target of this week's police search and what they took.
I didn't think there'd ever be any more steps taken in this case. It's 27 years old.
We know is that he says that he knows who shot Tupac. And what he said in that documentary was that it came from the back seat.
Even almost 3 decades after the mysterious tragedy that took Tupac's life, there's still no answer to the main question. Who was behind this shooting and pointed a gun at the rapper? But it seems like we are lucky to live in the times of getting this answer, and apparently, the evidence points to the person that many people had already suspected, Sean Diddy Combs, and it's been reported that the music mogul is freaking out about the reopening of Tupac's case. Hi everyone, and welcome back to Celeb Live Channel. In the recent days, the internet has been buzzing with the news about Tupac's case being reopened, and according to the leaked information, the police have enough reasons to finally solve this mystery and name the person who gunned the rapper down 27 years ago.
So that we can close this case, because this has been such a folklore for so long and a debate for.
The police have all reasons to suspect that the shooter didn't act alone, and apparently, Diddy's name has popped up directly in connection to the recently reopened investigation. But will the music mogul be finally punished? Let's delve into details. So, September 7, 1996 became a tragic date for many fans of rapper Tupac because it was the night when he was gunned down in a drive by a shooting in Las Vegas, passing away 6 days later as a result of his 4 gunshot wounds. Despite multiple speculations and allegations, no arrests or convictions have ever been made in the case, with police claiming uncooperative witnesses were the reason it remained unsolved. And although many people pointed at notorious music mogul Sean Diddy Combs, the Bay Boy Records owner only shut down the rumors about his involvement in this crime.
There has been negative propaganda put out about me that's not true.
On Tuesday, July 18, 2023, the Las Vegas Metropolitan Police Department confirmed that a search warrant was issued in connection to the rapper's 1996 murder. The warrant was issued in Henderson, Nevada's second largest city, 16 miles southeast of Las Vegas. An investigation has unexpectedly kicked back into life when several bullets were found at Dwayne Davis' home, also known as Keefe D. The bullets are to be tested by forensic experts to determine whether they are linked to the rap icon demise. And although it looks like a solid giveaway clue to Keefe D's involvement in this crime, the police are now having more than enough evidence to suspect that there's another person who should be charged for this tragic incident, and it's nonetheless Diddy.
I can tell you exactly why it happened. It's happened because of Keefe D running his mouth.
Davis, or Keefe D, was one of 4 people who police believe was in the suspect vehicle with Tupac the night he was shot. The initial suspect in the shooting, Orlando Anderson, was Keefe D's nephew, and it doesn't come as a surprise that Orlando himself fell victim in a gang-related killing in Los Angeles no longer after Tupac's demise. Keefe D, who was investigated by both Los Angeles and Las Vegas police, initially denied any involvement in this crime, but later gave police details about the case under a limited non-prosecution agreement. Apparently, there's more to this story than Keefe D wanted to disclose, and there's good reason to suspect that Diddy was a part of the whole assassination plan, as many people have been suspecting from the start.
How many times are you going to go on TV and say that before somebody's going to have to take some sort of action?
The full investigation is expected to continue for weeks to months, but even the limited information leaked about the case being reopened set Diddy into panic mode, and apparently, the music mogul's involvement in this crime can be revealed. And although the music mogul might not have been the one pulling the trigger, the police now have enough clues to charge Diddy as an accomplice in this crime, and later, refusing to help the investigation by hiding all traces of his involvement and even getting rid of Orlando Anderson. In the past, ex-officer Greg Kading tried to expose the infamous producer during his interview.
Orlando Anderson is absolutely, positively the murderer of Tupac Shakur.
Moreover, Kading believes that the incidents that took lives of Tupac and another rap legend of the past, Biggie Smalls, were related. According to him, while investigating Biggie's demise, the officer discovered new information linking both cases. Based on 3 years of working on the case, detective came to the conclusion that Sean Combs put a $1 million hit on both Tupac and Suge Knight and hired Orlando Anderson to carry out the hit. As the detective explained, Diddy felt absolutely untouchable, even though he hired people to do the shooting and never set a foot inside that car.
These guys are very self-assured and they believe in the strength of their gang and they're violent and willing to take action, so...
Many fans can't wait for Diddy to go down for this crime, even 27 years after. Apparently, there's no one who believes in his innocence, considering the amount of rumors about the rapper's alleged involvement in other sinister acts against celebrities. As one person commented, he looked so evil. Next case to reopen should be Kim Porter's Others. And another user added, when you don't really love the music and is just in it for business, this is what happens. Real musicians don't go around eliminating people. Now, after Keffe D's house was thoroughly searched, the police have found enough material and evidence to work with, and it seems like it's only a matter of time to connect the dots and press charges against the main villain in this story. Apparently, the search was fruitful because the officers found a lot of stuff that may link Diddy participation in this unsolved case.
According to the warrant, police seized multiple items, including computers, storage devices, notes, photos, and other documentation.
According to the Daily Mirror, Las Vegas police also recovered several bullets, and they are planning to conduct forensic testing to determine if they have any link to the bullets found in Tupac's body or on the scene of the crime. As one of the officers stated, microfibers or residues from the weapon or the bullet could prove to be a link. There is no information yet on the history of the bullets, how old they are, or their significance, and it will take some time to assess how the bullets play a role in this case. At this point, it seems like Keffe D doesn't want to go down for the crime he didn't commit, and apparently, sooner or later, he will stop covering for Puffy, especially considering the amount of evidence the police had discovered in his house. Keffe D already thinks that the music mogul owed him a lot for covering this crime for almost 3 decades.
Do you feel like Puffy owe you?
Yeah, he should. I think he should look out.
And according to him, it's impossible to keep low profile now when the police is one step away from finding the truth. Homicide detectives have kept forensic evidence from the crime scene, including bullets in Tupac's clothing, in secure storage for over 25 years. They also have full-scale laboratory analysis of shells, bullets, and powder from the crime scene, and it seems like this time, Diddy won't get away with clumsy explanations. When addressing the rumors that he was the ones that hired Hitman to eliminate Tupac, the music mogul simply answered, "We don't talk about things that are nonsense. We don't even entertain nonsense. My brother. So we're not even going to go there, with all due respect. I appreciate you as a journalist asking. Thank you." However, with new details surfacing, it seems like Puffy's long tongue and even his connections, Odola gangs, and deep pockets won't save him from Orange Jumpsuit.
It's because law enforcement has significant information that they believe can lead to either an indictment or an arrest in a cold case.
And here's another thing that proves that Diddy was interested in getting rid of Tupac. In 1994, the now demised rapper accused Puff of being aware, a week in advance, that Tupac would be ambushed in the 1994 shooting at New York's Quad Recording Studios, just 2 years prior to his fatal shooting incident. On November 30, 1994, upon his arrival at the studio, the rapper was robbed, beaten, and shot a reported 5 times by the assailants. Ever since this incident, Tupac considered Sean Combs his bitter enemy, and their feud continued all the way until Tupac's demise in 1996. As it's being speculated, Diddy used his connections and resources to eliminate the rapper, and that's why he hired Keffe D's nephew to pull the trigger. However, when the investigation is over and the experts finish checking those bullets they found in Keffe D's house, the music mogul may go down as Orlando's accomplice and be jailed for a significant amount of time.
These are the same type of rounds that are in Tupac. Obviously, that kicks things up considerably.
And although Diddy managed to escape the iron fist of justice in his past, it feels like there's nothing he can do against the solid proof and the testimony of the person who had been helping to investigate this case since the start. Now, many fans can't wait for the notorious music mogul to go down, and they wish him to prepare to spend the best time of his life behind the bars. As one person commented, "Imagine getting done for getting rid of Tupac, have fun in jail, bruh." And another user added, "I hope they bring so-called Puff Daddy P. Diddy, whatever you call him. I predict he's going to prison soon, and since he likes men so much, he should be happy soon around Men 24. Well, I do hope that Tupac's family and fans find peace after this investigation, and the culprit behind his tragic demise will be punished. And what do you think about this, guys? Is Diddy going down for these crimes? And will there be enough evidence to put him behind the bars? Share your thoughts in the comments below. I am eager to know what you're thinking. And in the meantime, check my other videos about the notorious music mogul. It seems like his hands are covered with blood. Well, that's all for today. Thank you for watching. Stay tuned, and I promise to be back very soon.
I mean, Diddy is a billionaire, so unless he really pisses off the wrong person, he's not gonna go down ever. Like, you gotta understand how much influence $1 billion is. That's infinitely more influence than almost anyone that you've probably ever even seen in existence. Okay, like you gotta think about that. Like, everyone you know combined in the planet, not in the planet, but everyone you know combined who you've ever met probably don't have $1 billion of influence. Like, literally. Do you know what I mean? Like, so it's like, he's not gonna go down unless he pisses off the wrong people. Like, if he does something like Jeffrey did, you know what I mean? Then yes, that could get him assassinated or taken out for sure. You know what I mean? 100%. If he goes against the wrong type of people. But I think Diddy is smart enough to not go against the wrong type of people. So I really don't see this. You got to remember, he did enter through the Flushing bargain. He has sold his soul, and he is a part of the agenda and pushing the agenda. And so we have no reason to believe that, you know, the people at the top of the pyramid scheme would want to have Diddy take accountability for his actions. Like, you got to understand, his actions are all benefiting everyone at the top. So why would he be arrested? Like, you got to understand that everything is corruption. So if you have $1 billion, then you can get off of anything almost. Like, even if Diddy did get thrown in jail, I bet you he could get someone like Joe Biden to like, pardon him. That's the word. Pardon him. It's like when you have that much influence, almost nothing can happen to you, okay? He would literally have to diss everyone in the entire elite structure, which he's never going to do. Right. I just don't see it, like, being realistic with you guys. But yeah, if you enjoyed the video, like the video. And yeah, I mean, that's pretty much it. Like, I mean, I really don't think Diddy's gonna have to pay for his actions. I do think he is involved in these situations, but I don't think he's going to have to take accountability for what he has done. First of all, we haven't even proven that he's done it. I mean, there's clear connections there, but it's all alleged. You know what I mean? So this is what it is. You know what I mean? Besides Gene Deal has said a lot of stuff, but that is also just hearsay. You know what I mean? So ultimately, we haven't seen enough proof to actually say for a fact that Diddy is going to be charged with this. And it doesn't even matter whether we believe it or not. You know what I mean? Like, I'm pretty sure we can all admit that we think, you know, Diddy probably has some type of connection with this, if not a significant connection with all of this. You know what I mean? I'm pretty sure we could all agree on that, allegedly. But that doesn't mean that you could convince a jury of that, or that you could get the elites, that you could get the people who are in power to be upset about that, or to try to, like, you got to understand, power is only going to be enforced if, like, and there's no way, there's just no reason for this to be, for him to take accountability for this, for him to have to, because he has enough status in the society to get away with it. You got to understand that there's no such thing as justice. Justice is just what people made up. It's just what, you know, justice is just what I think is right and what I think is justified, and that's justice. That's my sense of justice. And then for you, that's your sense of justice. And then for everyone else, it's like that. So there's no such thing as there's no universal justice. You know what I mean? Like, no. Like, how it works is people have subjective justice of what they think is justice and not. And so so there's really no such thing as actual justice. One person might think it's okay to do certain things, and another person has a reason for why they think it's not. You know what I mean? There's no such thing. Like, there's no real basis in any of this. You gotta understand, like, this is all just subjectiveness. And so, how can justice be served when we don't even all agree on what's just? How can justice be served when the people who are in power believe that Diddy is just? So that doesn't work. You see how that doesn't work? So if you enjoyed the video, like the video. You should understand basic logic and the things that I'm explaining to you and showing you in blatant reality. You know what I mean? And these basic logical concepts that I'm trying to break down to you. And so, yes, he is definitely not going to ever have to pay for this, because this is not the power structure that he's in enables him to commit crimes like this and to get away with it. This is what it is, bro. I'm sorry, but I got to tell y'all plain as it is. I would be lying to y'all if I told y'all something else. If I told y'all some emotional thing like, oh my God, he's gonna get sent to jail. Like, dog, stop, shut up. No, he's not. No, he's not. We're gonna be here 5 years and he's not gonna be anywhere. He's gonna still be increasing his net worth and becoming a multi-billionaire maybe. Like, you know what I mean? So no, it's not like, you know what I mean? Well, a billionaire is a multi-billionaire, but you know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? Don't play these word semantic games with me. Don't be a nerd in the comments. Don't do that. You damn dweeb. Just don't do it. Shut up. All right. Now, like the video if you like the video. But yeah. Snow's right here. Be easy, y'all.